Welcome back to the Angus Report. I'm Crystal Albers. Today we have Dr. Sally Northcutt in the studio with us, and she's going to be talking about dollar values today. Hi, Sally.
Hi, Crystal.
Why don't you begin by telling viewers a little bit about dollar values and what they are and how they can use them on their ranch?
Okay, well, the dollar values were actually developed with the commercial bull buyer in mind to simplify selection decisions in their herd. Where indexes are very complicated to develop, they're quite simple to use. When we talk about indexes, they have various components in them. And the dollar values that are released each week by the American Angus Association have some specific components that make them complicated, but when you boil down how producers can use them, they're quite effective.
Okay, so how do ranchers know whether to use dollar values versus EPDs?
Dollar values are a culmination of not only what the EPDs tell you about an animal for various traits of interest, but they also have economic weightings that are associated with key production elements. And so the index boils down all these features, the EPDs and the economic assumptions, into one nice value that's reported in units of measures that producers love, dollars per head. It's always easy to communicate with cattle producers when you speak in dollars.
Okay, so give us a rundown of what dollar values are available for producers to choose from.
Some of the key areas where you can utilize dollar values first would begin with the wean calf value, or simply stated dollar W. This dollar value index addresses the maternal component and the pre-weaning phase. So there's many beef cattle producers that market calves at weaning. So they would be quite focused on dollar W. One of the nice advantages about a selection index is you get to make a multiple trait choice. The wean calf value includes components that are associated with birth weight, because there's value in more live calves. It also includes weaning weight, where there's value in the wean calf, but there's also some expense tweaks that have to be accounted for in the math or computations of the dollar values. There's also the cow's maternal ability, and so milk is another key feature of the wean calf value. So we make those adjustments, or her energy requirements, associated with whether she's a good milker or a poor milker. The final component in wean calf value is associated with cow size, and this is an expense feature. The EPDs that fit into this would be mostly the mature size EPDs, mature weight, and to some extent mature height.
So with those weekly calculations coming out and some of those components changing, do dollar values then change as well?
Anytime that we have changes in the EPDs, say bulls add progeny that impact their EPDs, or a cow has another calf and her data are reported, then their EPDs change, so their dollar values change as well. So with those weekly updates that the association provides, you can look on the web and have instant access to those new dollar values that have been computed. One point to remember is if we make changes in the economic assumptions, then those dollar values can change some as well. Since that's done on a 3-year rolling average, you like to keep that very conservative so you have continuity from one evaluation to the next.
Okay, well, there certainly are a lot of selection tools to choose from, and dollar values seem like an efficient way to make effective change on your ranch. If you would like to learn more about dollar values, visit angus.org or watch future episodes of the Angus Report.